All right. Hello. We are still waiting on the actual button to be hit on whatever end they need to hit, I guess, for the season to go live. But hello, everybody. We are here. We are ready to get going for season 2. Indeed, the hype is real. Oh, I gotta get this plugged back in because when I sat down, I unplugged some stuff. Cords all over the place. But hey, it's up. It's up. It's up. Just a second, maybe. Oh, it's up. It is up. All right. Is this just the same thing that we watched before? I'm gonna guess this is the same thing we watched before. I don't think we need to watch this again. Might be illegal to watch this again, so we're just gonna skip it. I'm pretty sure everyone can watch it, but here we go. This is what we wanted to see. Let me just where's the thing? Where's the thing? Is that on the? Oh, I think that's on the. I think everything can be read though. Okay, yeah, everything can still be read. So welcome to season 2, as it says here. Experience richer content this season. Your new ring tech to control both good and evil commanders. This is on the mixed server yet again. Unique equipment. They've finally unlocked the unique equipment for commanders, so we'll get to check that out. And all new structures, because they've added some new cities. And that, I think, was an interesting call. So we're going to get to see what that is all about. You are about to enter an all-new season. Some of your journeys, this thing, my name, data will be retained. Cool. Now, the question of the hour. I still haven't figured out what faction I'm going. I see that Jesh asked the question there, and I actually still am not sure. I was really torn basically between these two. I don't plan on spending a ton of time on this server, to be perfectly honest. Once the roleplay server, what's going on there? Why is that all? Oh, because I got to do that. There we go. Once the roleplay server's open and I've got the Mordor account going, that's where I'm going to spend most of my time. This is more for testing shenanigans. And I think for testing shenanigans, it'd be better to go evil since it was a good account. But I really missed my Swan Knights, and I would love to be able to use the Swan Knights again. I'm an Berg supporter. Yes, on these mixed servers, you can use both good and evil factions. There's a thing about it with the ring. But there are roleplay servers in which it's still just good and evil. You can't use commanders or troops from the other factions. So they didn't make it a game-wide change that a lot of people feared. Alright. Screw it, we're going Mordor. Just because. Decision's made. There we go. Both accounts are going to be Mordor. I had like come to that decision kind of quickly in one of the previous streams and just said that, yeah, both accounts would be Mordor because this would be an easy way to get some of the evil special units like Mummakill for testing. And yes, like I said, they're calling them roleplay servers. And they don't use, like I said, mixed factions. Correct. some servers have this new ring function. It's called the Persuasion Tree, I believe. And it allows you to recruit or use commanders and troops from the other factions. You need to build field barracks to actually recruit them. There's like hoops that you've got to jump through. They get an attack, or they get a debuff basically until you boost their morale. So they have, it sounds like they have put some checks in place to try and prevent it from being too crazy, but I still think it's going to be a little nutty. Cool. Hot diggity. Oh, okay, so now you could see the whole season journey thing, and you're like, oh, look at that. Cool. Everything happened. And then eventually the ring got taken. It was a fun season. It was interesting. But here we go. Oh, there's no tutorial? Thank God. So, this is the Persuasion Tree that we were all wondering about. So, as it says here, with 1 point into Persuasion, number of opposing alignment commanders you're able to control, 1. So it looks like once that's to max, you'll be able to control 10 enemy commanders. This is what allows you to build embassies for the opposing alignment. Also increases the number of field barracks that can be built outside of the settlement by 1. Unlocks at ring level 15. Lessens commanders' damage reduction caused by lowered morale by 1%. So that'll be 10% at max. Same thing for the units. Time required for hiring from field barracks, minus 10%. Time required for construction of field barracks, minus 20% at max. That'll be all right. So there we go. That is the Persuasion Tree. It looks like everything else is the same. Cool. So we've got the new season pass. Some new packs. We got a surprise. Got anything new in this one? Nope. Same construction queue, periodic benefits, and the gem packs. Oh, new and improved. We've got all of our initial stuff. Oh, we don't get the bonuses for that one. Alrighty. So we will get started. So we've got all of our commanders here. So yeah, like this is... We've got all these guys to start with. Guys and gals, I guess. Where are you? Because, yeah, you're still respect 6. So you start with all these points. So that's cool. But yeah, they're going to have that big damage. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to get to see what kind of damage reduction they have right away. I do have some Matham coins. I didn't save up a bunch. So we're going to use them. What's accursed artifacts? All right then. Ah, okay. So it's good or evil that way. Cool. We'll go with the evil ones. Start stocking up on the evil commanders, which we draw none of. That's all right. It was only 6 coins. keep clicking that, even though I know what that is. I gotta go put points into them. Oh, so you don't even get the free commander when you do it this way, though. So that's interesting. So I am going to have to start with all good commanders. Okay, and then so in here, this is where you switch between good and evil. Okay, but Gorbag's just ready to recruit. So you do still get, because I think Gorbag was the one you got normally before for free. So we'll take him, and we got, only got 3 of them. We'll just start working our way up then with Gorbag. Cool. Alrighty. There was an ad? I didn't even see the thing pop up telling me there would be an ad. Sorry about that. Go back into the build option. We'll just start getting a few things built that we know we're gonna need. They don't take very long, do they? So upgrade that. That wasn't the one I wanted. Or this is the one I wanted. Now we need to occupy a tile. Gorbag's going to be right down at the bottom, isn't he? Almost. Yeah, so because I don't have Persuasion unlocked yet, I can't even outfit them. Oh, what am I doing? Hit the march button. Yeah, I forget half the time that it's on now. I usually try. I had it. I think I tried to set it up to be automatic. Maybe I have. I can't remember. There are so many pages and things and stuff that you have to set up. Hard to keep track. All right, we're just working through the initial chapters here. Start gaining some of that ring power. March over here, Mr. Gorbag. Yeah, we'll reinforce you after this fight. Season at. Alright, I gotta reinforce him now. It's not looking too healthy. Yes, I know about the reinforcement thing. Thank you. Charge. Charge. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I imagine like anyone that's you know, got an account of their own on any of the servers that have transitioned over to Season 2. I mean, what are you doing watching my stream if that's, unless you're doing like multi device stuff, then that's cool. But like, yeah, I mean, if you got your own season 2 stuff to go and do and check out, by all means, start getting her done. It's exciting times. We're finally here. We've been waiting so friggin' long. So long. Oh, wait a minute. What's her name? So, how does this will be unlocked after season progress? Glory to Middle Earth. All right, when wait, what? What? Tricky Tan, how's it going? Akihito as well. Indeed. Monday. Monday is when 139 should be going over to season 2. Thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate that. But this is weird. I hope this isn't right, but I mean, I don't know. Will be unlocked after season progress, Glory to Middle Earth, and that is like the 10th thing. That's, I don't know. That feels very odd to me. Very odd. But anyway, it is what it is, I guess. We'll have to wait even longer to get our unique items. Buggers. They're the relics for the commanders, or the unique items, whatever they want to call them. So if you check out the commanders, it shows the unique item here. And up until this point, it has said that these were locked until season 2. And then we found out that, yes, in season 2, we were going to get to use these finally, but your commander would need to have respect level 10. And so there was a bunch of us that had respect level 10. And now it's saying that, oh, yeah, they'll unlock after the 10th season objective is complete. Which is like, what the hell? Yes, the 2 new keeps. Where are they? It'll just say in the list here, won't it? Mad Orgoth is the... Oh! Really? They're taking out neutral land? That I don't like. I know, Gundabad was in there. What am I talking about? That was the fear that I had when I saw that they were adding cities, to be honest. Because the only real places they could have added them were in the... in some of the lands that were previously neutral. And yeah, I know some people had an issue with the neutral lands, but they were there for good reasons. I can't remember the name of the other one that was added. What What was the name of the other one? Wasn't Card? No. Was it Cardaland? Can you remind me of the name of, or the names? I think they just changed Gundabad? Oh, to being an actual keep rather than... Wasn't it always a keep? Or was it just like a little dot? But yeah, I know this is a new one. Alright, the Dead Marshes is still neutral. And Near Harad is still neutral. Ah. Yeah, I think that's it, just from the look of it. Yeah, that's just Osgiliath. That's not new. Yeah, okay. It's just a stronger keep now. Want to know what happened? Yes, I do, supporter. What happened? $40,000 siege on it. What? Okay, I gotta go take a look at that again. Is it like a big keep now? Oh! Yeah, it is. Okay. It's a big boy now. 45 level 48 defenders. And this one, what's that? Same thing. Okay. Yeah, they're not tiny little keeps, are they? Wow. That's hilarious. What a reunion this is. So many of us coming back. Alright, occupy. 1 level 10 or higher. Alright, Mr. Gorbag, you've gained some levels, haven't you? We'll do 2 of those. And 1 of those. Do we have any gear? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Who do we want to put gear on? What are you going to like? Might and speed, it looks like. So, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Sounds good. Sure. Alright. That's a healthy looking gore bag. Gore bag, go take a thingy. What do they want you to take? A level 10? Where's I guess I could just click the thingy and click the thingy and they'll show me where it is. There's one right there. Gore bag. Go. So I was Isengard, and the faction above us just decided, let's kill Isengard, and destroyed our capital and cities. We tried to take over a nearby, somewhat unguarded city, but failed. Ouch. That's rough, man. So I was hoping maybe, you know, at the beginning of the new season we'd get like a welcome pack or something. It doesn't look like it. I don't think so. I mean, there's these packs, but I think these are more because the season just started, as opposed to Black Friday packs. Yeah, the seasonal icons. I just need to check a little something. Whoa. What happened here? Oh. All right then. Sorry about that. I just had to take a peek at something, and it just threw me off for a sec. But we're continuing on here. I want to try and get at least a couple of ring points so that I can put 1 point at least into Persuasion and start using one of my good commanders just to see what that's like. Are they working? They should be working. I did the... Oh, no, just a second. I've got to refresh the thingy. All right, refreshed it, and then do the thingy with the thingy. All right, now those sound alert things should work. I didn't realize the browser source had gone offline on me. It does that sometimes, just randomly. All right, well, thank you very much for stopping in, supporter. I do appreciate it. The beginning of these things, I mean, it wasn't quite as exciting as I thought. Like I said, I didn't know if they'd maybe have a welcome pack or some stuff like that to try and make it a little more engaging. But it's just the same old. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to kind of dump into it right now to like do a big opening or anything. So it's just kind of trucking along, trying to, like I said, unlock some things. But thank you for stopping in and checking it out. Hopefully you have some fun in Season 2 yourself, man. All right, man.
You shall not pass!
That was loud. What? I didn't think that would be so loud. I hope that wasn't as loud for everybody else as it was for me. But it works. All right, need 2 of these. 2 whole level 10 tile, level 10 or 10 power tiles. That's what they're called. Need to reinforce Mr. Gorebag again, because, you know, commanders are all weak and such now. And what was it? This one? Yeah. Gorebag, go! This is a non-RP server. This is one of the mixed servers. This is the Persuasion Tree here. And as you can see, once you rank up Persuasion itself, that's what allows you to get more commanders from the opposing alignment. Indeed. I knew there'd be some people that appreciated that one. The embassies one. This is what allows you to build embassies to recruit units from the opposing factions. And I believe it says here this increases the number of field barracks that you can build. These are the morale boosters that reduce the damage debuff that the opposing commanders and units take. So we're going to be checking it out. And we'll actually get to check it out right now, because I'm going to put a point into Persuasion. Just because. Because I got all these commanders to just go nuts with. She's not going to do as well. Well, maybe with these mounted units, she will do well. Give her the heal right away, and then run her with scouts. Let's see. Mr. Gorebag can get himself a couple more points. And she can actually use let's go for it. We'll give it to her for now, and then it can change later if we need to. He's wearing her helmet, but whatever. Might, that'll do. And for this one, that fiddle is pretty good. So, sets her up pretty nicely as well. Okay, so they only take a 10% damage debuff. And so when you max it out with the ring, it'll completely negate the debuff. Huh. That's going to be interesting. So you definitely, if you're on a mixed server and you're wanting to run units from the other faction with commanders from the other faction, you're definitely going to want to max both of these morale trees. That's for sure. Yeah, 10% doesn't feel like much. Or if it was going to be 10%, then the ring debuff should only be like, it should be 0.5% per level in my opinion. Because I think there should always be a bit of a disparity. Like, I don't think you should ever get full benefit from the opposing units, or else that's what's going to allow some of the runaway stuff, which I guess we'll get to test out later on in the season once we get those to max, because we're definitely going to be doing that. It's good to just get that out of the way nice and early, though. That yes, once you max out those skills, your commanders and units from the other faction are going to function and feel just the same as they always did. So that's nice. Let's start getting some scouts for Eowyn to use. It's like, she's got whatever. And right now, that 10% damage debuff, I don't think that's going to matter on Eowyn, because she's going to be healing. Or no, that heals only for mounted units, so it's not going to affect these guys. But any mounted units I run on her, they're just going to get healed. And they'll be able to do 10% more damage. It is weird having to hop back and forth like this, but... Oh, here we go. Now she does have a heal for just normal melee units. Excellent. And I can just pick and choose which good commander I want to run when. That seems to be the other thing. It's not like you have to pick and get locked into the commander choice. So that's cool. Okay, we can upgrade this to level 3, which is excellent. Means we can get our second melee units online. Mr. Gorebag, are you still good to go? What can we go after here? That'd be iffy with the units we've got. Where the hell is a 10 power tile? Probably right here, eh? No, it's a 15 as well. They're all way out here. Fine. Now see if mummas are mounted if Eowyn can heal them. Indeed. Like I said, that was basically the main factor in choosing Mordor. Is I remembered I had said that I wanted to see if, you know, like there were some shenanigans that could be had with Theo and Eowyn and mummas, and it would just be so much easier to guarantee access to mummas going Mordor. So we have. Gondor would have been fairly easy as well, but I may not have been able to recruit them. So, oh, and speaking of which, we want to check out the new camps. Dunlandings. Barbarians. Siege +1. Ooh, so +10 siege at max. Ignores faction protection effects. And inflicts full siege damage against all targets. Wow. Me likey. When destroying field structures, speed +2. Gain resources. Cool. I like these guys. Interesting. They ignore protection. That's gonna be interesting. They ignore protection. Huh. Hobbit Archers. Let's see what these guys have to offer. They're sure-footed as well. So allied units receive that same healing buff, and more units are converted into wounded soldiers. Fearless against higher tier enemies. They have a damage bonus, so that'll be 20% at max. So that'll come into effect against tier 3 and tier 4 units. Interesting. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Bree Riders. What do you guys offer? They're a mounted unit. Pretty obvious. And then Steady Will. Each round they have a 10% chance to cure a negative status effect. So at max, that'll be a 100% chance. Each round to cure a negative status effect. Well, that's pretty cool. So no madness, no stuns, bleeds, any of that kind of stuff. Interesting. Interesting indeed. The Great Beast. These are the big old siege units. 500 siege. Nice. Wild Yell each round on their own turn. Allied ranged units. Next attack deals an additional 20% damage at max. Cool. Bulwark. Defense +10. And enemies will prioritize this unit, so they get a taunt. Interesting. And that +10 is at max, obviously. So that's pretty cool. The horse floating like these, they're just the mobs. Alright, where did I get located by the way? God damn it, this again, I got put way down here. I hate getting put all the way down here. So I gotta move all the way up into this area. I gotta long march someone over there, I guess. I don't even have long march unlocked yet. God damn it. That's the only issue with Mordor. The start can be a little bit slow. You gotta, because it's all like mountain, so there's only a few areas that you can actually get out from. I thought I saw one that was in the middle, in multiple squares. Maybe I just saw it wrong. That would have been what, Bree Rider maybe? Oh, this one. Yeah, it's just the I think that is the representation of the Bree Rider for the tile. They're just a large model, I guess, so they spill over a little bit into the other tile. It does look a little weird, I will admit that, once I actually looked at it. Alright. We're finally here. Gorbag. Go take the thingamajig. And Eowyn, just take another thingamajig. Don't die. Oh, so many skill points to spend to get rid of the red dot. Yeah, we'll just say screw it and go with this one first. Hey, she leveled up again. She's gonna need a reinforcement now. So is anybody else in and doing the same thing right now, just getting their initial Season 2 stuff going? Is everyone here still waiting on their own Season 2 to drop? Welcome everybody that has joined, by the way, since the start of this, because I've actually got a bunch of stuff to attend to, as opposed to like the end of Season 1 there. Then yeah, I haven't been able to engage quite as much. But hello, I hope everyone's having a good night. This is an impromptu kind of, or not impromptu, I did plan it last night, but just a little extra bonus stream for the launch of Season 2. Didn't want to miss it. Jason Fennell is in Season 2 himself. Which server are you in, Jason? I'm in the 0004. That's the one I got merged into. Oh, you're in the same, eh? Cool. What faction did you choose? Battlebound, you're still waiting? 2 days? Were you supposed to go on the 28th? Hey, how goes? Gonna rock those March Wardens. Nice. Oh, is Arcs part of... No, Arkenstone. Okay, that's oh, that's your own. Nice. You're the leader of Arkenstone. Ooh. Neat. Oh, look at that. You got yourself a protector banner there, King Fenny. Looks all fancy. Was that a Gondor banner too? How do I see that again? Yes. The White Tree of Gondor. Nice. That's an interesting little addition that they've put in there. Ah, okay, yeah. They got it here. Rohan. Cool. Oh my god. I can't talk tonight. Yeah, 5 guild leaders quit, so made your own. Good stuff, man. Eric Ramos, how's it going? That's cool. Did you see if you click another player, you can see their last alliance and faction? Yeah, I just noticed that, actually. That's actually a really cool addition. I do like that. I give them some props on that one. This already feels hilarious that the 2 commanders I'm using are Gorbag and Eowyn. But hey, they allowed it, so let's do it. It's a thing. Oh, wow. Nice. Somebody's already got Witch King. Oh, he's already got Witch King and Black Serpent. Nice. Build a war room. Upgrade the thingy. Oh, we gotta upgrade this thingy. That's right. That'll get us our next melee unit. Because that's how upgrades work, isn't it? Get this one done first, though. Are there any started already? Mordor. Little Orc's very excited. What the hell's the name of this chapter? Because I hit the button. I didn't want to hit the button. All right, what is the name of this chapter? This is chapter 6. All right. So, no, not 5, 6. Fine. We'll do it that way. I posted a picture in the Discord, and I think people are upset about it. Well, about what's in the picture. Oh, jeez. What'd you put in the Discord? Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, God. In the general chat? Is it the picture in the general chat that you're talking about? I guess so. That's the only one I can see. Yeah, is that just showing the fact that they closed registration? Because I believe just as it got closer to servers transitioning, they basically closed registration to new accounts. So that just may be the case. Grain needs to be upgraded to level 3. They just addressed it as a bug in the main server. Oh, okay. I did not know that. March. I keep forgetting to keep sending them out on marches. Just keep marching all over the place. March, march, march. Gotta get them levels. Take them tiles. Get those ring levels. Because I could just start pumping more and more points into the Persuasion Tree. Because like I said, I wanted to... Oh, I was going to try and do this without using any evil commanders too. I guess I couldn't because I couldn't have gotten the initial. But I can stop using Gorbag now and just start pumping all my points into this tree. Because that's right. That's what I was gonna do, like a whole gimmick thing where I just didn't even focus on evil commanders. I wanted to go an evil faction, but basically use all good commanders. Oh, someone on the official Discord is saying Grima is showing the debuffs for evil units. That's funny. That'd be hilarious if their whole new system was just bugged like crazy. Alright, we finally got some scouts. Awesome. We got some mounted units for Eowyn. And did I spend that point? No. So I'm going to do it though. I think I'm going to do it. Gorbag, go home. Sorry, Gorbag. I know you had a whole lot of hope that you were going to be like the rising star and be all awesome and such, but I wanna gimmick this out. So who else would be? Because we don't have the crazy mounted units to take advantage of with like Theo. Legolas is at respect 5, I think. So we want somebody at high respect, that's for sure. That's why like Eowyn's a good choice. Who else would we have? Could go Gandalf. Could go Arwen, actually. I want to do the healing thing anyway. Ah. Yeah, because I don't really have any ranged units to make use of right now. So, I think Arwen is probably the call. Currently listing tips for evil factions. This can only be changed once per day. Cool. Ah. Oh, wait, where did... Okay. Commander damage, grunt damage, scout damage, yeah, all minus 10%. Which is just not a big enough debuff, in my opinion. As other people were saying. So we're going to take those off of you. And it was Arwen that we were going to use. So we'll find Arwen. Give you some grunts. Like Legolas would put out more damage if I were to go with Legolas. What gear did she have on? Probably one of those. That. All right. And we're going to put these. That's just for men, but that is all allied units. 2 allied units. So yeah, we're going to go with this a little bit first. And then get a couple of points into this one. That'll set her up nicely for some early success. 2 points. Just keep pumping that heal. All right, so now that we've got a couple of reports, let's actually check one of these here. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Still doing damage. Like I said, that 10% just doesn't, I don't know, doesn't feel like it's going to be a game breaker. She probably lost more than she would have normally, but it's still working. What the hell is this? Raw mithril. Okay. That's an interesting one. That's like a whole new item. No, I didn't want to process that later. I wanted to dispatch. We're going to send out Legolas on that one. That one will send out Theo. Why not? Oh, the red book is already open. Cool. Look at that. Still only 18 chapters, but they... Oh. No, I've already... Really? So the red book is a one-time thing per account. Wow. Okay. I guess. That feels weird. Yeah, that does kind of suck. What are these things? Progress points. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta conscript some more dudes. I'm not used to like not having like nothing and again and like crap units and low level commanders and everything. It's like, oh yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff and things. Well, needs a heal or a reinforce. evenly matched. Should be able to take it. Indeed. Yeah, getting the nice healing in now. Yeah, I know. I guess not everybody knew that I wasn't joining Arda this season. But yeah, I knew that I knew they were going to be going, you know, their own way, and I was starting my own warband season 2, so I knew we were going to be parting ways. I wasn't even with them for the entirety of season 1, but I do wish them the best. Like, as I stated a few times, like it was nothing personal against them or anything like that. I still think all the people over there are great. Yeah, just a difference in yeah, exactly. So I'm sure I'll still pop into this server and say hi to them, and maybe if I have the time to keep this account up and get the commanders leveled, then I'll be able to, you know, duke it out with them a little bit later on in the season. That'll be fun. Gotta find some more level appropriate tiles and need some more reinforcements. Arwen, can you take a level 2 yet? Yeah, I think so. I'll try and hang with the vets this go. There you go. Learn as much as you can from them. Will be good. They definitely know what they're doing. Yeah, I know I need the conscription post. That's why I'm upgrading it. Take the thingy. Eowyn, you take the thingy. Alright, once the barracks is done, we got that chapter complete. Brandon Gomez, how's it going? Oh, I like Evil. I played Mordor in the last beta, and I actually really enjoyed Evil. I liked the commanders. I like some of the units. There are certain things that I think could have been done better. certain units that need some love. But overall, I do like the evil faction. Although, I mean, I'm playing a very weird looking evil faction considering I'm running Eowyn and Arwen right now. But I would personally say that evil is hard mode in the game. The units and the commanders I find are a little bit harder to figure out, a little bit trickier to figure out the right compositions and counters for running against certain other compositions. There's a lot of broken stuff available to evil units, but one of the big issues is just the straight lopsided imbalance. There are 6 good factions: Lindon, Arnor, Loth, Rohan, Gondor, and Erebor. And there's only 4 evil factions: Angmar, Rune, Mordor, and Isengard. So, I mean, yes, it's technically a free-for-all, but the majority of the time there is a very heavy good versus evil slant. And so, because of that, evil is going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. But it doesn't always happen. Sometimes, like even in Season 1, there were numerous servers that had very powerful evil factions that were just running people over. But I do think evil is a harder choice for a new player. I think you'll learn a whole lot more, but the one thing I will say, Brandon Gomez, is I actually think Mordor has the strongest starting location in the game. Mordor is the only faction that has these kind of natural defenses. Minus Morgul and the Black Gate. Those are not structures that are going to get taken out in the first week or two. You know, it's going to take time for people to get commanders and armies strong enough to actually breach these, which gives Mordor time to make some moves. Everybody else kind of has open borders. And so they've always got to be kind of watching their back and be prepared in case enemies decide to strike. Whereas, like I said, Mordor, they just kind of, they can chill and do their thing for a while. Malang, what's going on, my man? It's going. We're all excited and ready to go. How's King doing over, and how are you guys all doing over there? Anyone get any crazy pulls? As you can see, I am a Mordor account running Eowyn and Arwen as my main commanders right now, because why not? You know, that's a thing they let us do. So I'm gonna do it. I think it's funny. It's working so far. We can get ourselves another one too. Why not? Gothmog. If I had to pick between the two, I just know more about Gothmog, and I know more for certainty that Gothmog can be a really strong, powerful commander. Azrukor, he's got potential, but he still needs more testing, I think, to kind of be, for his code to be cracked. Oh, Jeebus. I have not been keeping up on the conscription and the healing of troops. So I'm running low on troops now. And who knows, maybe because I'm doing 10% less damage, maybe I am taking more losses than I normally would be. But I mean, it just doesn't feel like it's hindering me. I keep clicking the wrong damn thing. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's hindering me, really. The 10% damage thing. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Why not? We got some units back. Yeah, you can start taking higher level tiles now. That's excellent. Oh my god, again? Did that happen to him again where he didn't pull anything and his wife did at the beginning of this season? Brandon Gomez, so far you're about a week into Erebor, but the chance at playing Sauron, Witch King, and Saruman sounds fun. Witch King is super strong. Sauron on paper should be really strong. Saruman apparently was underperforming, but he should be really strong as well. If his skills all work right and the whatnots. So I'm curious to see if anything's been changed, if he functions a little bit better, a little bit more like what people expected him to. What do we need for this? 3240. We're close. I don't want to risk it yet, though. Ah, but she's only got like one attack left. Fine. Oh, nothing like playing a mobile game at 20 after 6 in the morning. Indeed. I think I did that for one of the betas. I had to get up at I had to set an alarm for like 3 a.m. or something to catch the launch at 4. It was rough, but you know, whatever. Worth it. I guess the only crappy thing is you start the 24-hour timer, so gotta make use of these buffs. This is a new one, I think. March speed plus 100%. I don't think that was a thing last time. That's really gonna suck going back to normal March speed after this then. Just gonna feel so slow. More units. We need all the units. We need all of the upgrades. Ugh, stupid half broken ass mouse. Charge. No, we need one more point. We're gonna get it. And Tiz is already top of the leaderboard. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing it. Why not? Just go for it. The 24-hour timer is great now because all my stam is out and queues are full. Well, there you go. As long as it works. If it works for you, that's what matters. Alright, we got our territorial expansion thing done. Power of the ring done. We're gonna have some Matham coins to spend. What the hell? Oh my god, I'm already at tile limit. Tile limit already. Crazy. I completely forgot about tile limit and just was not ready for it. Well, that's a pain in the arse, that is. Tile limit. Like, come on. Really? Matt Bruno, how's it going? Were you able to choose which server you are playing on for your account in terms of the server number? No, I was not. This account originated on server 1, and so it was merged in with a bunch of other servers, and we're all on server 0004. Alright, we'll get rid of all these 1 power tiles. All the little starter tiles. I'll clear up some space in half an hour. Were some people you played with on server 1 put on different servers? If they chose to go to a role-playing server, then yes. Because this is a mixed server. And so anyone that was on server 1, or any of the servers that got merged into it, any of those players that chose to play on a role-playing server, they're not on this server with us. Alright, well, while we're waiting, we've got... Really, we can't get 2 more coins to make a nice 10. Alright, well, we'll do 1 there like that, and then another 1 like that. And then we'll do... Oh, we got a thingy. Ah, just a gift for him. I was hoping maybe it was an actual T3 invite. That would have been the first time. I've still not actually drawn a tier 3 commander. It will happen. It's a numbers game. The numbers just don't like me right now. I was going into the items. I was checking out the stuff and giving commanders some things. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out their skills, because there's new commanders to take a look at, isn't there? So we can do that while we're here. So she is a tier 3, which I kind of thought she might be. Her stats, she's a heavy focus-based commander. That makes sense. And let's see what kind of skills she brings to the table. Yeah, not a problem, Matt. Hopefully it helps. Queen of Gondor. Allied men and evil men. Damage received, minus 15% at max. Plus 15 focus. First 2 rounds against one enemy army. 14.3% chance of being stunned. Allied army. 2.9% chance of being stunned. Really? Alright then. One of those boon things, which I've never really liked these, to be honest. But what it does is it randomly receive one of the following buffs in battle. It either reduces the physical damage received or increases the physical damage dealt, which they're both good, but I've just never really liked it. Watcher is the other default title you have at the bottom here. Against all enemies, defense minus 1.5%. That's going to increase, obviously. Not doing the quick math tonight, not pulling out the calculator. Numbers. Effect modified by focus stat, and an extra 15 focus here. But that'll probably be somewhere around 20%. Espionage. Against enemy unit with the highest attack. Deals the lowest possible damage. Against enemy unit with the highest defense. Defense minus 4.2 for 2 rounds. Okay. I mean, that's interesting. Okay, so like that would actually be a really good counter to alchemists and the Witch King, for example. It's going to reduce that alchemist attack by quite a bit. Yeah, that was espionage, and then disruption here. Against the enemy commander, 10.7% chance of being silenced for 1 round. It's not bad. Black Numenorian, I was pretty sure she was getting this. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure most people are pretty familiar with the Black Numenorian tree. Normal attacks cause additional focus damage, and it gives her another focus boost. Dark Mantle. Against all enemies, they receive extra physical damage. Black Arts. Against 2 enemy targets, deals focus damage, modified by the focus stat, and they cannot recover HP for 1 round. I am going to transition over to this screen, because all the clutter was cluttering up all the skills. So, yeah. There's the Watcher. Just bring that back up so you can see it cleanly. There's Espionage. There was that Disruption one. Everything was getting in the way of these. So, and at Respect 5, she's got Queen of Hatred, allied and enemy men. Damage received plus 0.9% modified by the focus stat, and then at max level, it only affects evil men. Interesting. She's got Plague up here against 2 enemy targets, deals poison damage and cannot recover HP for 2 rounds. And then Master of Mischief inflicts madness and reduces defense for 1 round. Cool. So yeah, she's going to be interesting. And then in here, yeah, I figured that she would at least be a T2. I wasn't sure if he'd be tier 1 or 2. Let's see what Angmar Lady has. Speedy. Alright. Spell Seeker. Increases her focus and reduces her might. Gives her extra focus at max. against 2 enemy targets, deals focus damage modified by the focus stat, and heals 2 allied units. Yeah, Malang, I think she's one of those ones that she's all about debuffs and with the fact that she does the evil men and regular men thing, you're gonna have to kind of figure out what compositions, you know, you can effectively run and that minimum damage. Yeah, she's got some stuff to think about for sure. But she's definitely, I think, a heavy counter commander. She's got Plague here. Against 2 enemy targets, deals poison damage and cannot recover HP for 2 rounds. It's always nice to get a heal block, especially for 2 rounds in the early respect levels. She's got Reaper over here. This increases her might and reduces her focus, so it's the exact opposite of Spellseeker. Interesting. And so if you were to take both of them, they would just cancel each other out. But no, they wouldn't. This would end up increasing. Yeah, so if you were to... Oh, this is weird. Okay. Because if you were to increase both of these to max, like 15 times 4 is 60. But if you were to increase them both to max, you would actually get plus 30 to both. Plus 45, technically, because you'd get the bonus from here. I think that's how that would work. Yeah, you'd end up with a positive on both sides because these are lopsided. Like I said, you'd end up, I think, with a bonus of 45 after the max level effect. Yeah, okay, our maths line up. Awesome. So that's actually really neat. Because then she gets Heartseeker here. Precise, and this is against the enemy target with the lowest HP, deals heavy physical damage once. Precise Blow. Against 1 enemy target, deals 40% physical damage and gains Pursuit. So that's excellent to have early on. She's also got the Black Numenorian Tree here at Respect 3. So her normal attacks are then going to gain focus damage. 10% at first level. An extra 15 focus at max level. That same Dark Mantle against all enemies. Physical damage received plus 2% up to, I think that doubles each time, so plus 14% at max. And then same thing, Black Arts down here, dealing focus damage modified by the focus stat. And adding another heal block for 1 round. But then Respect 5. What do we have up here? Betrayer. All allied units deal extra damage. Oh, I love this one. Enemy and allied units cannot be healed. Super heal block right there. That's just absolutely massive, that one is. Intimidation against enemy commander, might -4. So that should be -28 at max. Every round has a chance of being stunned. And then confusion is the same thing, but for focus, and has a chance of being silenced. I was so excited to see this commander. Just as soon as I saw her picture, I thought she was going to be good. I'll admit I judged a book by its cover, but I don't think I was disappointed, or I don't think I was calling it wrong. Like, I'm super excited to try her out. I am going to be, I'm going to make it my mission to unlock her. I need bell straps. Alright. And they are shared by the other new commander, Zegrid. He's a mighty commander who's not very focused. And he's kind of speedy. He's got Brigand. This commander and allied army. Damage dealt plus 15% that should be. When battling on vacant land. Might plus 15. Alright then. He's got the leader skill. Experience gained from battles plus 3%. It's plus 21 at max. Battle conditioning. Army speed plus 5. So that should be plus 35 at max. That's actually pretty handy. I like that one. The Reckless. This is the same as Shagrat's there, so he gets the damage buff with a chance of succumbing to madness. Topple deals physical damage once and imposes a 50% chance of being stunned for 1 round. And then Break Defenses deals physical damage and reduces defense for 1 round. I'm not sure where he comes from, to be honest. I think he's from the books, but I'm not, like, don't quote me on that. Enemy of the Rohirrim. Against 1 enemy target, he deals 30% damage once. Against 1 random mounted target, deals an additional 20% damage. And speed plus 15. He gets swing up here, so he just deals physical damage against 2 enemy targets. Disarm deals physical damage, and the target's next attack deals much less physical damage. Much less translates to 500%, by the way. So when they say much less, they mean much less. Dunferin Chieftain is what he has at Respect 5. So Dunlending Warriors deal an extra 2% damage at the base level. So that should be 30% at max. And your army speed goes up 20 at max level. So that plus battle conditioning on the Brigand Tree up here, that would be an extra 55 speed to your army. Wow. Parry. Your entire army. Damage from melee units reduced by 2% at base level, so 14% at max probably. And then Stragglers. Melee units. Damage dealt plus 1.6%. But their defense goes down by a little bit. So that's okay. But this skill is pretty interesting in and of itself. And that's not too bad. He seems like he'll be alright though. Not like, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to end up being anything crazy. But he's definitely something. He's definitely a dude. Alright, let's check out the new good commanders as well. Where do we have all of them? Are they all tier 2 and 3? It looks like. We got Elodin here. He's a mighty, speedy commander, not very focused. He's got a little bit of focus. Grey Company. 2 targets deal 6.6 to 23.3% physical damage. Minimum damage increased to 150% of base. Okay. Sure. Maybe I'm the only one a little confused by that, but like I think I get it. It's like, you know, they'll roll between 6.6 and 23.3, and then at max level, whatever that number lands on, it gets. And it's not minimum, it's minimum. But anyway, we'll look past that. That's a confusing skill. He gets reinforcement up here, so he gets a nice big heal. Right at base respect level. That's pretty good. Flanking, so he's going to deal physical damage, prioritizing ranged units. against one enemy target. He's got hero down here at the bottom. So might plus 15% during combat at max. And he's going to give himself stun immunity at max level. He's got that same leader trait down here. So experience gained from battles plus 3%, plus 21 at max, I think. And that march speed plus 3%, so plus 21% at max it should be. It's going to be interesting to see if the plus 21% march speed is better than a straight increase of 35 speed. I still think the speed would be better because it's going to affect them in battle as opposed to this just being march speed. He's got half elven, so he's either going to gain 2% might or 2% focus during combat, up to what, 30%? That should be at max. And at max level, he'll gain 10 might and focus. He gets that same boon over here. So randomly give your allied units one of the following buffs in battle: either physical damage received increased or physical damage received, either physical damage received reduced or physical damage dealt increased. Coalition is what he's got as his second offshoot to the Respect 3 tree. Men and elves have a 10.7% chance to cause maximum damage. This one is actually really good. And then at Respect 5, he's got Elven Rider, Commander, and all mounted units. When the allied army includes elven mounted units, damage plus 1%. So 15 at max it should be, so plus 15%. And it gives an extra 15 speed. He gets horsemanship up at the top offshoot of that. So mounted units deal an extra 21% damage at max. I've used that enough with Theo. And Vow of Protection, another one that he shares with Theo. That's interesting. So he's going to gain extra speed and initiative during combat. Well, that's not terrible. Mr. Imrahil, he's a very speedy dude. And he's pretty mighty to go with that. What does he have? Ally, this commander. 40% chance of recovering 3% HP after Manish units deal physical damage, and he gives your men units plus 1 HP at max. He gets that same reinforcement skill up top. And the other offshoot of that is Fortify. So while defending, allied units receive 2.5% less physical damage, and that'll increase as you level it up. The Fair is the second one down here. Against one enemy target, he deals 24% physical damage. And the next round, all allied units gain initiative. And then at max level, he gains an extra 5% experience from battles. That's an interesting one. I like gaining initiative. That's pretty good. Brawler here. They have... Oh no, it was brawling training on Aragorn. The commander deals extra damage against melee units. And then Cleave is the other one over here. Deals physical damage, and that is modified by the speed stat. At Respect level 3, he's going to get Air. So every round, the allied units are going to get a stacking defense buff. Just 0.4. Stacks once per round. And yeah, it doesn't max out, it looks like, so that would top out at 4 extra defense at the end of the fight, and an extra 15 focus at the end. He has Gallant up top, so he can increase his might and his speed by 7%. Sorry. and nobility here, which allows him to increase the damage of men units by 21%. Finally, at Respect 5, he's got Prince of Dol Amroth. Mounted units. Speed plus 15, gains stun and madness immune. Wow. Max level effect. Horseman, Knight, Cataphrat, Swan Knight. HP plus 6. Wow. Yeah. I think I know who Crown Weatherby's new favorite commander is. I mean, he shot right up to the top of my list with this one, to be honest. Stun and madness immune? Thank you very much. I will take it. Coalition, men and elves have a chance to cause maximum damage. Beautiful. And mounted combat. Mounted units have a 20% chance of dealing additional damage. Wow. Yeah, this guy shot right to the top of the list. No, he's only tier 2. Like, this is an amazing skill tree in my opinion. I love it. I mean, I can already tell the build I would start with this guy. If I could get him to respect 3, yeah, it would just be the fair. Like, I'd be maxing this out probably. Because I'd want this maxed, I'd want this maxed, I'd want this. Probably this, and this. I know I'd want all that. That's for sure. I know, right? Like, okay. He's like, I'm almost thinking he's better than Theo just because of this. Man, this guy rocks. Yes, please. I will happily take like 3 copies of him. Mr. Thorin Oakenshield. What are you looking like? Quite the mighty mofo. His namesake ability here. He deals 26% damage once. Your allied army receives 5% less damage. Effect is stackable and lasts until the end of battle. Interesting. And he gets an extra 15 might at once you max that out. Deliberate strike. One target. Deal 42.8 to 100% physical damage. I'm not liking this new damage range idea. I much preferred just these like set numbers. Against one enemy target, deals 50% physical damage once and imposes a 50% chance of being stunned for 1 round. He's got Revitalist down here. Round 1, against one enemy target, deals 13.3% physical damage, and one allied unit is going to recover 6.6% HP. At max level, 2 allied targets recover HP. Frightened over here. For the first 4 rounds, against 2 enemy targets, 7.1% chance of being stunned each round. And then Inspiration down at the bottom. First 3 rounds, all allied units, damage dealt increases by 3.2%. And that effect is modified by the Focus stat. Up here at Respect 3, he's got King Under the Mountain. The commander's might is going to increase by 15% at max, and it'll give your dwarves an extra 2 HP. Longbeard up here. The physical damage is going of the commander is going to ignore 7.1% of the target's defense at the base level. And then detect weakness here. Your commander is going to have a 25% chance of gaining an increase to his damage. 14.2% at the base level. King of Durin's Folk is his Respect 5 talent tree. All dwarven units, damage received, minus 15% at max level. I like when they make the math nice and easy like that. And they're going to gain an extra 2 attack. That's to all of your dwarven units. Well prepared, your melee units are going to gain a counter attack that deals 3% damage, 21% damage at max, and then parry. So your whole army is going to take 2% up to 14% less damage from melee units. So yeah, he's going to be interesting. He's definitely going to be interesting as well. I actually don't think he's quite as, I don't know, up there as some of the rest of them. But yeah, he's interesting. He's got some stuff to offer, that's for sure. That Angmar lady, though, I am really super stoked to try and use her. I think she's going to be awesome. Gorbag, we gotta take this stuff off of you. It was good while it lasted, but you suck. Who are we gonna go with? Let's go with Legolas. We want to go with that. 24, 18. Yeah, we'll go with that. He wants might and speed. So probably, yeah, we'll go with that one. I'll give all of them extra defense. Ah, screw it. We'll just go with all the good stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna max this out. Oh, he's still on a tip, isn't he? Well, that's fine. We will change that. Never mind. We'll just wait it out. 4.5 minutes. We're not wasting a whole tavern tip speed up on 4 minutes. That would be a little silly. Ah, she's recovering now too. Fine. Go home then, Arwen. You're lazy. Alrighty, well. I do still need to call this one at the 1 o'clock mark here. Just 'cause I do still need to get up in the morning, get my son to school and all that fun stuff. But I wanted to make sure that we got in here for the launch to at least get stuff checked out and take a look at things and see exactly what Season 2 had to offer. And as we can see, I mean, right now it's you know, looking like all we've got is a 10% damage reduction for both the commander and units. So, I mean, I don't know. My level 43 Legolas, just before the season ended, he was already doing well over 200,000. Well, not well over, but like 200 and some odd thousand commander damage. So, I mean, take 10% off that, he'd still be doing what, 190? It's a real big loss. So this does suck. I am going to have to sacrifice like a good 6 or 7 hours of timers here. But hey, like I said, wasn't planning on actually focusing on this account anyway. It's basically just making sure we came over to see what was going on and check it out before server 139 drops on Monday. And that's where we're going to be focusing our efforts this time around. So, for any and all that have joined us this evening, thank you once again. Whoop. Transition back over so I can say bye. But yeah, thank you all once again for joining this evening. We are going to call it a night. We will be back tomorrow for the regular Friday stream, 10 p.m. Eastern. I think we're on standard time now. So we'll just be continuing on with this account, getting stuff done. That'll be fun times. And we'll see if we can start to check out some more shenanigans. It'll be fun. What am I looking at here? So, if you have gotten into Season 2 yourself, then continue on with your own journey. If not, good luck to you as soon as your server does drop. And until tomorrow night, good luck on whatever battlefield you find yourself on. Peace out. Final transition of the evening.